Oh, menma. I was like, oh my god, what is that? Okay, menma. So the only time that I've really had menma is with ramen. Although I have seen like those spicy menma side dish things.
So you almost always see it with ramen. Maybe try something else.
Oh.
I don't really know what menma is.
Isn't it like bamboo?
Are they bamboo shoots?
Oh yeah, it says bamboo shoots. Are they like pickled bamboo shoots or something? I feel like there's something has been done to them. Well, it says that it has like sesame, and some meat flavorings.
You could maybe make your own menma.
Make my own menma, but the ingredient is menma.
So many options.
This one is gonna, I don't even know if 30 minutes is gonna be enough research time.
Gambatte.
Thank you. I will gambaru. Time to do some research.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I guess I should try making it first, because then I can kind of see what goes into making it. So I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna go get my ingredients. So this is another one that doesn't need too many ingredients, but I'm going to start by tasting these ones that the judge man has given me. So I love putting this stuff in ramen, it tastes so good, but I don't really have it just by itself. So it's got quite a lot of random ingredients in there, like mostly sort of stock type things. A bit salty, I guess a slightly pickled flavor. Let's see what I can do. So I've got to start by cutting this up, and then I have to rinse it. It's a pretty weird looking thing if you're not really used to Japanese food. Kind of looks like an alien egg or something. I've just got this knife back from the repair shop, but we accidentally broke a very tiny bit of the tip off. So I'm glad that I've got my knife back. I've got some of them as quite thick, like this one, and some of them are really quite thin. Now I just need to rinse out these kind of gritty little white seeds. The seeds are actually a bit harder to remove than I thought. They're quite attached. I did actually see in the supermarket whilst I was doing my shop that there was some thick cut menma. I guess these are just thick cut menma. So now I've just got to get the soup and the toppings ready. So I'm going to start by cutting up one of these. This is a Chinese spicy pepper. It smells kind of earthy. Do all peppers smell like that? So I'm just going to try and make it as thin as possible. I'm still learning how to cut things thinly. Oh my god. Filming in a kitchen with this giant light here just makes me so sweaty in the summer. Ugh, so gross. So now I need to do the sauce, which is pretty simple. This is actually just a togarashi soup, which is just chicken stock, but I've never used the powder before. It's used in a lot of Chinese, like Japanese Chinese food, and it says to use 1 teaspoon for 150 milliliters of water. I'm only using 100 milliliters of water, and I'm still going to use a teaspoon. It has a smiley face. It's kind of terrifying. So this is something that I should but don't always do when I'm cooking, is that I'm just getting everything ready before I actually cook the dish. If you're trying to scramble to get all of the sauces whilst it's cooking, then you don't really have a lot of time, and so something could get burnt, or you could just overcook it a bit. So I'm trying to just have everything laid out right here. And then half a tablespoon of mirin. I also need a tablespoon of sugar. So I've noticed quite often in Japanese recipes, if they use sugar, then they'll use the same amount of sugar as soy sauce. So they kind of balance each other out. So I've shown you this La-yu before, and you can actually buy it on Amazon, which is great, but it's a type of, well, it's called a Taberu La-yu, which means edible La-yu. So you can literally just eat like a spoonful of this, because it has these like floating garlic flakes in it, and it is so good. It's great for like fried rice or whatever kind of noodle dish you use. About 2 teaspoons of La-yu. So quite a lot of these flavors that I've got ready here are actually Chinese or Japanese style Chinese flavors. So these chilies are like a Chinese chili pepper. La-yu is a Chinese chili oil. And the chicken stock that's in here is usually considered a Chinese ingredient. So now that all of my ingredients are prepared and within my reach, I'm going to put a tablespoon of sesame oil into my pan. I never actually measure when I put oil in, I just kind of guess. So I'll just put them all in. And now that they're all kind of nicely coated with sesame oil, I'm going to add in the sugar. So now I can add in the sauce. I think at this point I'm going to add in my chopped chilies. Now I've just got to wait for it to boil down. I really wish it wasn't already 32 degrees right now. So most of the liquid has gone now, which took about 5 minutes in total. So I'm going to add in my mirin. I want that to cook a little bit. And they've gone a kind of nice light brown color now. And then I'll add in my La-yu. Gotta be careful about it splattering because I'm wearing all white here. Ah, it smells good. It smells like chili and garlic. Yum. But I think that's now done. I'll turn that off. No more fire in this burning hot kitchen. Oh my god. And I've never seen menma served hot, so now I'm going to put it into the fridge for about half an hour before I serve it up and see what score I get. It's been just about half an hour, so I'm just going to try a little bit. Well seasoned. It's quite spicy. It also has quite a nice texture. It's got a bit of a crunch, as opposed to the other one, which is a lot softer and almost a little bit slimy, maybe. Okay, so start with the appearance score.
How about like a 4? Oh, I kind of put it out.
Yeah, I mean whatever way.
Well, I like mountain. It's very izakaya. I also like this, which I've never seen.
Oh god! So you're gonna just break it on the...
I like fish.
So what was the appearance score?
Let's give it a 4.4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's high.
I like mountains.
That's good.
It looks a little bit more red than the usual.
Oh yeah, I should give you the shop one to compare.
We have rodents in this house, and they are squeaking. Oh, there we go.
I gave you food.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
This often happens when we're filming. Itadakimasu. Tastes like la-yu. This would go great with like beer. I need to drive later, so non-alcoholic. Gracias. Non-alcoholic beverage. Oh yes. Yeah, it's very like bar food, which I'm certainly not complaining about.
You like it?
Yeah, I mean I don't have a lot to say about it. It's good.
What's the taste score?
Say it could have like more stuff going on.
Compare it to the store-bought one.
Like this is firmer. It's more of a crunch.
Yeah.
Which I prefer.
Yeah, I felt that the store-bought one was a bit like almost kind of slimy.
Yeah, like you said, they're a little bit pickled, so
Yeah.
they tend to get that way. Yeah, this is really nice.
What taste score would you give the store-bought one then?
I mean like a 3.5, you know.
So I beat the store-bought one.
You know that I like spicy things, so
Yeah. So I guess like one would be about like 300 yen. Maybe like 300, 400. So what's the cost score for that?
Like a 3, I guess.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, the only thing that I would say, like, maybe for next week is, I guess, more, I guess.
I think that spice would go quite well with like pork. What's your overall feeling score?
I'd say a 4.
A 4. Okay. Oh, pretty good. I feel like that's possibly my highest score that I've got so far. In total, I got this.
It's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, that is pretty hard to beat. That's pretty terrifying. I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like a fried rice might not be that exciting now. But, okay.
Maybe like a 3.8 for the feeling. Just because like...
Oh no, you brought it down.
Yeah, like, it's good. It's really good. But there's not like tons going on.
Highest score ever! Maybe. But thank you very much for attending this judging session, and I'll see you next time.
See you.